grades. So he was worried about it. What happened to my son? He studies so much, all night long, staying in the computer, studying and studying, and but he get F. So does that mean that the course is really hard? So he called his friend from the police department. He told him, do you know what should I do? He said, with your permission, I can tell you what he's doing. He said, yes. As all of you know, the police department today, or the authority today, have access directly to your cell phone, your computer, your desktop, your laptop, everything you do. And I think all of you know this, even if you don't pay attention. How many times you heard in the news that a crime happened somewhere in the world, especially in the United States, and all of a sudden, all the text messaging in the last 5 years already in the newspaper. So how they found out? Because all saved for 5 years or 3 years, depends how good you are. Now, let's go back to the story. So now, when he get the permission from his dad, he started, to log in to the IP address. IP address means, like the ID for the computer you are dealing with or the network. And he start monitoring. By the way, in the chat room, when you talk to somebody, you know how many people in the chat room? 2, right? You and somebody else. But the reality, how many in the chat room? So how do you know there's somebody in the chat room when you are talking to somebody? Because you see his name, right? His name written in what? In black. Over what? White. So what about if I write my name in white over white? Isn't it just color? You know how many colors in the world? Today, you go to Home Depot and ask them how many colors you can recognize by the computer. 16.2 million colors recognized by the computer. Wow. So this is just colors. 16.2 by using something called ASCII code, if you know what's ASCII code. So you go to Home Depot, this is my house, just look like this color. Can you give me something similar to this? You scan it, recognize the color, give you paint similar to this. Oh, I need it to like this, or white, or red, or blue. Only the red color, 200,000 colors between dark red to light red. So it means all what you see in the machine, in the computer, are just colors. So he just joined in the chat room. 2 recognized names, 1 hidden, secret, encrypted, right? So he starts seeing the son is studying really hard, talking to somebody who's about 45 years old, and the guy from the East Coast. And the son, who's like 15 years old, spent the whole night talking to that guy. He liked him. He kept telling him, you are the best person in the world. He's better than his parents. He's better than his friends. He enjoyed talking to that guy. Long story, make it short, the guy, the officer get involved in the discussion, disabled the IP address. He started talking to him with the same way the child was talking to him, invited him to Southern California, arrived to LAX, captured him by the airplane, and he went to jail. So this is the social media. Social media could be really good or could be really bad. Here are some numbers I just put, just to share with you before I turn to other things. I want to name a few. Facebook. And as I mentioned, 750 million users. That's in August 8th. Based on August 8th, 750 millions around the world, and you do not speak the language of Chinese or Japanese or any other languages, you can chat with anybody in the world with the same language without speaking the language. One day somebody will ask you, how many languages you speak? I speak 4 languages, C++, Java, Visual Basic, and so on. So this is the language used today. So I can type in English. It will be written in Arabic, send it in Urdu, and somebody say it in Chinese, all talking and laughing together. And if we meet face to face, we cannot talk to each other. So this is the life today. Number 2 after Facebook is Twitter. Tweets or Twitter, the good thing about it, you can use up to 140 characters only. So quick messages. Believe me, so powerful, and I love it myself. And there is 250 millions and increasing in the daily basis. Same thing about, linked ID and many others. So there are many of these, you never heard of as parents, like Google Plus. How many of you using Google Plus? There is, mashallah, look at me. What about the tagged? There is some people, you never heard of, there are many people under the ground doing this. Depends what you like to do. If you're a medical doctor, there are groups you can talk to. If you're in high school, you can talk to people doing your homework by using Facebook or by using some other media like Ask.fm. That's for people to talk about Instagram for pictures. Display the pictures and send them for businesses. Ning, that's for Chinese. and 12 million people today already meet up for those who want to meet somebody, with the same interest, regardless what the interest is. So there is a lot of things in the social media, and as I mentioned, social media could be very, very important to all of us. And here is a few things. There are many benefits, definitely. And I don't want to talk about only the bad or the good, but let's talk about something related to the masjid. Some of the benefits are many of them. I want to ask Kinan to speak about some of the benefits, since you use Facebook, and I know you are, mashallah, very active, in the social media with the knowledge. And I know you are a good boy, so we can learn something from the benefits. What do you think? Can you share with us? You can come over here if you want to. Or you can stand up. Up to you.
Yeah.
You can. Yes. You have 30 seconds.
You're up.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, as Brother Ahmed said, there are a bunch of benefits for social media, and I think in general the benefits outweigh the cons. Because social media has become popular, we've been able to unite in a way through social media as Muslims together and share our thoughts amongst each other in ways we were never able to do before. Social media sites such as Facebook have hundreds of Islamic pages with constant reminders, hadiths, stories about the Prophet ﷺ, and they're constantly posting things to kind of remind us about our faith. Social media has allowed the youth to unite and discuss topics amongst each other and share their thoughts about Islam and what they think about their faith. Social media, if we use it to our benefit, inspires one to think and share thoughts and seek advice. Social media has become an extremely powerful outlet since it's become extremely popular, that we as Muslims must use it to unite and become an even stronger ummah. That's what I think. We must use social media to strengthen and spread our faith so that once again, Islam, inshallah, could return to its golden age that we always refer to in the history. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed upon us these huge advances in technology that we must use it, we have to use it to better understand Islam. In the Quran, in Surah Taha, it says, وَقُلْ رَبِّ زِدْنِي عِلْمًا, and we're constantly hearing this from the shuyukh. So with social media, there's so much information out there that we should search for it and use it to our benefit. Social media offers unending amounts of knowledge to readers, and we as Muslims must seek it for more knowledge about Islam. This way, our faith will become stronger and we will be unwavering in our faith. We have in our hands a huge opportunity to learn, and we must use it to make Islam better known to ourselves first and then better known to the whole world.
Allah is saying, Kinan standing up here and speaking about this and believing in this and change that to be Islamic and believe in it, that's absolutely